Alright, we is back again. Put your phone down and look at the screen because we're talking about the greatest disaster in anime history. 10 views on the last video, which is the warm-up. 191 views on the drills, which is the spark. Now we talk about the king. Alright, let's get into it. When Jogo shot down the 10 fingers down Yujitori's throat, he didn't just wake up a monster. He invited a gauntlet to a playground. Sukuna didn't ask what year it was. He didn't ask who was winning. He just looked at the two girls and a disaster curse and told them to kneel. That's not a villain, that's a lifestyle. Alright, now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about the Jogo fight. Jogo is enough to participate blitz at every grade 1 sorcerer in the city. But against Sukuna, he looked like he was moving in slow motion. The menace energy is here to bet. Sukuna told him, touch me once and I'll work for you. He wasn't even trying to kill Jogo yet. He was just trying to test his mobility. He led Jogo through the skyscrapers and crouches to rack up a body count for fun. This is an ultimate Black Air Force activity. Using your opponent as a wrecking ball for a city you don't even know. That's just something unreliable. Something that's not even real. Now, the moment you all came for, the fire arrow. This is the most disrespectful move in JJK history, period. Why? Because Jogo is the spirit of Jogo. Now, the moment you all came for, the fire arrow. This is the most disrespectful move in JJK history, period. Why? Because Jogo is the spirit of fire. His identity is heat. Sukuna looks at Jogo, maximum meteor, and a little mountain and lava just laughs. When he says open, he's assessing a library of techniques we don't even understand yet. Think about the science. Sukuna used fire to outburn fire. He didn't even use his cleave or dismantle because that would be too easy. He wanted to destroy Jogo's pride before destroying his soul. That's a 10 out of 10 minutes injury. He beat a pro at his own game using a steering wheel controller. How do you do that? Alright, then comes the unstoppable piece. Sukuna doesn't save Megumi because he's a hero. He saves him because Megumi is his project. The Malevolent Shrine is the only domain in the series with no barrier. It's like a painting with a masterpiece on thin air. The 140 meter radius of pure blender energy turned into a city block. It took confetti and seconds. He did the math, adjusted about, and deleted everyone in the circle just to make a point. The coldest part of the night, it wasn't the fire, it wasn't the shrine. It was he walked over the edge of the crater, looked at the destruction, and handed the body back to Yujitori. He made a 15-year-old kid wake up and see thousands of dead people and realize, I did this. This is the definition of menace. Alright, that's all we have. Subscribe for the 25 sub milestone. We here, baby. Alright, we gonna be. Whoa.